Good morning, family. Happy Monday. Welcome to day 17 of our live 28-day gratitude practice. I hope everybody is doing well, feeling well, being well. Before I get started, if you are not already a subscriber to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's never too early, never too late to hit the thumbs up button on this video. Please be sure to share with family and friends, whether that's on your social media, email a link, text a link, share this love and make sure folks get in on this because it's a wonderful practice and exercise to keep the mind focused on productivity and um, on growing the things that we want because energy grows where attention flows. So that said, if this is your first time visiting, first time listening to any of these videos, what is it that I'm doing? This is a live 28-day gratitude practice, and what I do is to read at least one practice every day from Rhonda Burns, The Magic. If you have a physical copy of this book, you're welcome to follow along with us. You can get this book from pretty much any outlet that sells books. I also have a digital copy of the book if you're interested in one. I'm happy to email it to you. Just get me your email address and I'll send it to you as soon as you can. But this particular practice is designed in a way that you don't actually need the book because I read it aloud to you every single day. And then after I'm done with the live stream, I upload the videos here to my YouTube channel so you can always go back and you can work along at your own pace. So that's what we're doing over here. Um, so I did that part of it. So one of the things that we do every single day, our 10 gratitudes, we write what it is that we're grateful for, and we say why it is that we're thankful for that thing. And we write out a list every single day of 10 of those gratitudes. So here we are on day 17. If you've been following along with me, we have 170 gratitudes listed in our journals, at least 170, because some of the practices that we've done have required us to write out gratitudes for specific things. So we've got more than 170. That's almost 200 things to be grateful for. That deserves a round of applause. That's a really good thing. And what occurred to me this morning as I was taking a really quick peek at what the practice is for today because I have to type it in when I start the live stream. Today's practice is the magic check. So some of these practices are really short and they just require a few minutes of your time for that particular day. And I know that a lot of the conversation we're having is what we're doing with our attention during this time. There's so much information and so many different uh, outlets that are grasping for our attention. What are we choosing to focus on? And my inspiration in doing this 28-day gratitude practice really has been for me. It's given me something else positive and productive to focus on. I've been keeping myself really busy, um, but I'm grateful for projects like this that allow me to be busy or productive in a very positive and spiritual way. Spiritual work is so super important in my life personally. So when I'm able to share that with others and do it with other people, it's a win. It's a win. So what I was gonna say is, and I don't know if I said it, but if it's a really short practice like we're going to do for today and you need something else, dig back into your tool bag because until this point we have 17 practices that we've been introduced to. So if you need something else to do, especially if your vibration, the aim here is to vibrate high. We want to vibrate as high as possible. So when you find yourself maybe drifting down a little bit, emotionally, vibrationally, Pull one of these tools out of your tool bag and get busy. I promise it'll elevate you. I promise it'll make you feel better. And how you feel is so super important. So, that said, I'm going to share a few of my gratitudes for this morning. Didn't I do good, y'all? It's only been 5 minutes, and I've done the introduction. I talked about what it is that we're doing over here, and I'm getting into the gratitudes. I'm doing good. So we're only gonna have. I'm gonna do another practice after this is over, y'all. I thought about that yesterday. I was like, dang, we're only gonna have like 10 or 11, practices, and therefore days left. What I'm gonna do after this? And I was like, duh, I'm gonna do another practice. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm sure it will come to me. If y'all have any suggestions, let me know. So, a few of my gratitudes that I want to share. I'm thankful for my cell phone. It keeps me connected and it keeps me productive. I do a lot of work on my cell phone. Um, whether it's editing various pieces of content that I use in my fashion business or sending emails or, corresponding through even text message and different things like that. My cell phone makes my life so super convenient and allows me to do so much stuff. And at the same time, it can also be a big distraction. But I'm thankful for my cell phone. Uh, I'm grateful for the extra time because my life is well organized and more liberated. I was playing around today with my formulas on how I was writing my gratitude. What we're later going to discover is, and I think it's already been mentioned so far, you can write gratitudes for the future. The thing is, when you write them as if they are already done. So you don't say, like, I am thankful for the $10,000 I am going to have because it's going to do dot dot dot. You write it in the present tense as if it's already done. So some of my gratitudes that I did this morning, probably half of them were for um, things to come. I'm not going to share any of those, but I will share. I'm thankful for good hair care skills because I take good care of Dolly's crown. Yeah, I'm pretty good at doing hair. If I decide to give up the fashion business, maybe I'll become a beautician. I'm thankful for Sanford because he helped introduce me to my excellence. Sanford is the CEO for the Financial Development Corporation that I consult for. And he's an amazing, very inspiring dude. I've learned many great lessons from him. Among them have been his an inspiration, an inspiration to share more. This dude has an incredible, incredible capacity to share. So that's one of the many things that I appreciate about him. But he's also, when I say he helped to introduce me to my excellence, uh, I mean exactly that. Yeah, and I don't care to elaborate anymore. Sometimes there are people that come into your life and they see something great in you. And by simply observing that and holding that idea to be true, they call you to a greater version of yourself. Um, and that's not to say that I wasn't always looking to discover and become greater versions of myself before I met Sanford 4 years ago. Um, he just came into my life at a time where so many things had coalesced and brought me to a level that I was even seeking to explore my own excellence. Um, so yeah, very grateful for Sanford. And then the last half of these are things that I'm grateful for that are coming, some manifestations that I'm working on. So I can't share those yet. Y'all can't see the baby when the baby is in the oven. When babies is in the oven. So that said, let's go ahead and jump into day 17, our Magical practice for today is called the magic check. All right. In the magical universe, there are no coincidences and there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. William S. Burroughs, 1914 to 1997, writer and poet. When you direct gratitude's magical power toward any negative condition, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. That means that when you get yourself to the place where you feel grateful for money more than you feel a lack of money, a new condition is created, eliminating the lack of money and magically replacing it with more money. All bad feelings about money push money away from you and reduce the amount of money in your life. And every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry, or fear, you cannot receive more. The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. If you are worried about money, you will receive more worrying situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of your money, then you must receive more situations that you will continue, that will continue to make you fearful about money. However difficult it may be, you have to ignore your current situation and any lack of money you may currently be experiencing. And gratitude is the guaranteed way for you to do that. You can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time. You can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. Nor can you be grateful for money and have fearful thoughts about money at the same time. When you're grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push money away from you, you're doing the very thing that brings more money to you. You have already practiced gratitude for the money you have received and continue to receive. So, before you use gratitude's magical power for the money you want, you need to understand the various ways and avenues that money or riches could come into your life. Because if you're not grateful each time you receive riches or money increases, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. Money can come to you through receiving an unexpected check, an increase in salary, a lottery win, a tax refund, or an unanticipated gift of money from someone. Your money can also increase when someone else spontaneously picks up the tab for coffee, lunch, or dinner. When you're about to purchase an item and you discover it has been discounted, when there's a money back offer on a purchase, or when someone gives you a gift of something you needed to buy. The end result of every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. So, whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstance mean that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be grateful for the money you're receiving through the circumstance. If you tell a friend you're about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it, oh, or if you're planning to travel and you hear about a discounted special that you end up taking, or if your lending institution lowers their interest rate or a service provider offers you a better package, your money magically increases through the saving of money. Are you getting the idea of the unlimited situations where you can receive money? Most likely, you've experienced some of these situations in the past. And whether you realized it or not at the time, they occurred because you attracted them. But when gratitude is your way of life, you attract magical situations all the time. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It's universal law. Any circumstance that results in you having more money or receiving something that costs money is a result of your gratitude. You'll feel great joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine your joy with your gratitude, you have a real magnetic force that will keep attracting more and more abundance. When I arrived in the United States several years ago, I arrived with two suitcases. I worked in a bare bones apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car, and so I mostly walked everywhere. But I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in the United States. I was grateful for the work I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with its four plates, four knives, four forks, and four spoons. I was grateful that I could walk to most places, and I was grateful there was a taxi stand right across the street. Then something incredible happened. A person I knew decided to gift to me a driver and a car for a few months. Other than my computer, I was living with the most basic material things to survive. And then suddenly, I had my own personal driver and car. I was grateful, so I was giving more. And that is exactly how the magic happens with gratitude. Today's magical practice for the money you want to receive has brought astounding results to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the Gratitude Bank of the Universe, and you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. Fill out the amount of money you want to receive along with your name and today's date. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really, really want, because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know what you're going to spend the money on. Money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. So, if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel as much gratitude. When you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel far more gratitude than if you were just being grateful for money. You can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get an abundance of blank magic checks from, all right, y'all get ready, www.thesecret.tv/magic check. Again, that, and I'll type it in the description so that y'all can just copy and paste it into your browser and you can go get your magic check. Again, that's www.thesecret.tv/magic check. If you want, you can start with a smaller amount on your first magic check. And after you receive the smaller amount, you can keep increasing the amounts on your next check. The benefit of starting with a smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know that you did it. You will know absolutely that the magic of gratitude worked, and the gratitude and joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. Once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hand and think about the specific thing you want the money for. Get a picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very first thing that you want, and put as much excitement and gratitude into it as you can. Maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes, a computer, or a new bed. So picture yourself actually buying what you want in a store. If you would purchase what you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery so you feel excitement and gratitude. You might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's college tuition. So imagine buying your airplane ticket or opening a college bank account and feel as happy and grateful as if you've already received it. After you've completed these steps, take the magic check with you today and put it in a place where you will see it often, or at least two more occasions during the day today to make the magic check. Let me say that sentence again. On at least two more occasions during the day today, take the magic check in your hands. Picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted and feel as grateful and excited as you can, as though you are really doing it. If you want, you can do it more times in the day. As with any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. At the end of today, either keep your magic check where you had it or put it in another prominent place where you will see it daily. You could put it on your bathroom mirror, your refrigerator, underneath your magic rock, in the car or wallet, or on the background of your computer or phone. Anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you've received the money and be grateful that you now can have or do what you want. When you have received the money on your magic check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on in another magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want and continue with the magical check practice as long as you want. Okay. So let's do our review for magic practice number 17, the magic check. Step one, count your magic blessings. Count your blessings, not magic blessings. I'm used to saying this word, so every time I see a word with an M, I'm thinking magic. Make, and it is, they are magic blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number two, fill in your magic check with the amount of money you want to receive, along with your name and today's date. Number three, hold your magic check in your hands and imagine purchasing the specific thing you want the money for. Feel as happy and grateful as you can that you have received it. Number four, take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least two more occasions, take the check in your hands. Picture yourself using the money for what you really want and feel as grateful as though you were really doing it. And feel as grateful as though you were really doing it. But it doesn't sound smooth to me. But that's what it says. And feel as grateful as though you were really doing it. Number five, at the end of today, keep your magic check in a prominent place where you will see it daily. When you have received the money on your check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else you want and repeat steps 2 through 4. And finally, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Okay, that's it. So if y'all want to see real quick what the magic check looks like, that is it. If you go to Amazon, they also have books that you can buy with magic checks or universal checks and stuff like that. And I have one of those books. I should have brought it down, but I'm not going to run up and get it right now because we're at the end of today's practice. So, like I said, I'll make sure that I type in the description the website where you can go and get a copy of the magic check and uh, enjoy today's magic practice. Again, share, hit the thumbs up button, like it, um, share this information with family, with friends, share it on your social media, share it through all of your other avenues and platforms, and get other folks in on this love and this great attention and focus. Have a magical, wonderful, amazing, fantastic day, everybody, and I will see y'all tomorrow for day 18 of our live 28-day gratitude practice. Peace. Oh, no, wait. One more thing. Let me just review quickly um, the one wish that I'm hoping that we can all agree to focus on collectively. Eventually, well, at the very beginning of this, the prep work that you should have done was to write out your list of wishes. Eventually, you're going to get to an exercise, day 13, I believe it's day 13, where you're going to extract your top 10 wishes. I'm asking everybody to share one wish with me, and that wish is this. Um, Thank you for the swift and peaceful elevation of public health and daily activity. And then you got 9 other wishes to do with as you please. You got endless amounts after that of wishes to do with as you please. So, yes, thank you in advance, family, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.